Hey guys, today's video is going to be my top 5 tips on defusing, including the sounds the bomb makes at different bomb sites, looking around while defusing, holding angles and instantly shooting while defusing, bomb tapping and repositioning, and bomb plant positions, including what makes a good plant position, taking your time actually planting the bomb, and a little bit of patience when you've got the site on lockdown. Don't forget to leave a comment with your favorite tips and tricks, and I hope you enjoy the video. So tip number 1, the bomb will make a different sound when it's planted at A to when it's planted at B. Some maps, like Nuke, have the bomb sites so close together that you can hear the bomb no matter which site it's planted on. That sometimes makes it really hard to know where the T's have actually planted, but as the bomb makes a different sound at each site, you can listen after it's been planted to figure out where to go and never hit the wrong bomb site again. Here's how both bombs sound. The bomb at site A is a higher pitch and a much clearer tone, while the bomb at site B is a lower pitch and the tone is distorted. This is the same across all maps, so listen closely next time it's planted and you'll start picking up on the differences, and that just might turn a lost round into a win. For tip number 2, while defusing you don't have to just keep your eyes glued to the bomb, you can look quite far away from it and still keep defusing. And the further you are from the bomb, the higher you're able to look. So you can see here if I start defusing this bomb, I can look all the way up towards ramp, towards doors, not quite towards decon. If I'm on top of the bomb, I can even 360, and I can 360 a little higher, and I can kind of get a little bit of vision before it kind of kicks me off the bomb. Doing this will let you kind of stick the defuse on the bomb while holding an angle, and then if they do peek you, you're kind of ready to go straight away. You can just let go, but if they don't peek you, you can just crack on with the defuse and win the round. For tip number 3, when you're defusing the bomb, you're able to hold down mouse 1 without stopping defusing. This lets you instantly fire as soon as you let go of E. Combined with the previous tip, this means you can stick a defuse while aiming at an angle and holding mouse 1, and if they peek you, you'll be able to instantly fire, wasting no time. And if they don't peek you, you can just safely defuse the bomb. Tip number 4 is what to do if you don't want to stick and hold an angle. When you're defusing the bomb, you have one other choice: tap it and move. What you want to avoid doing is tapping it and staying still. This makes it easy for the T to shoulder peek you to see if you're defusing or not, as they'll know exactly where you are. Instead, if you don't stick it, you can tap the bomb and then move away, ensuring you don't make any noise, keep shift held, and walk away from the bomb, while trying to take an angle that's going to take the T by surprise if they peek you. Make sure you don't move to a position where the T can peek you without you being able to see them. That will allow them to peek and know you're not defusing without you knowing where they are, and then they won't peek again until you tap the bomb again. As a final note here, if you don't know where the last T's are and they're not showing themselves, you should be aiming to tap the bomb as soon as you can. This will force the T's to peek you or risk you sticking a defuse and winning the round. If you go hunting without tapping the bomb and choose the place that the T isn't at, you risk losing the round by running out of time to defuse. So always try to force the T's hand to make them peek you and tell you where they are. You can then choose what you want to do next. Now you know where they are, such as sticking or tapping and moving. So the 6th and final tip isn't about defusing, but about planting in a way to help mitigate some of these defuse strategies. Not all plant locations are equal. Some are more out in the open, so easy to defend from numerous places. Others are more covered, letting you plant more safely if the CT is kind of rotated quickly. Sometimes you'll overrun a bomb site really fast so that the remaining CTs won't be there yet. You might have like smokes up or your teammates covering the entrances, and you feel quite safe. In this situation, you'll want to try and plant in locations that are more out in the open, so that they're easier to defend. The more places the T's can hide and still see the bomb from when peeking, the harder it will be for a CT to know where T's are, and the lower the likelihood that the CT makes it to the bomb without you being able to see them without moving from your spot. Some spots are also easier to defend from other locations. For example, on Dust 2, this one, if your team took long and you have smokes from sort of short and CT, you can make this plant. It has kind of a lot of good shooting ability from long to be able to cover it. Some of your T's can then retreat down long, so that even if the CTs sort of overrun this site, you'll still have this kind of safety net of your T's down long being able to watch that bomb. Then in a similar vein, you've got the corner plant. So planting in a corner like this, it's going to prevent the CTs from sticking a defuse while holding an angle like we saw. So they can't get behind the bomb enough to be able to look at an angle that they want to be looking at without breaking the defuse. You can see I can only partially look towards tunnels here, around about here, while sticking the defuse. So if I'm peaked, I have to move my crosshair up before I'm able to shoot. So this means the CTs, they have to either stick the defuse without holding your angle or tap it and move. And this gives you a slight advantage and weakens the CT's ability to instantly shoot if you appear, making the corner plant really powerful and helping counter those defuse strategies. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment your favorite tips and tricks below, and please subscribe for more tips and tutorials. And look out for my next video on 5 more tips and tricks for defusing. See you soon.